Hi, good afternoon. I'm Alex Aridos, reporting for The Online Citizen. And today we're here at the house of Dr. Tan Cheng Bock, who has expressed his intention to run in the presidential elections 2011. Dr. Tan Cheng Bock, tell us a little more about yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm a medical doctor, and I started my medical practice in a village called Amaking. I don't know whether you all have heard of Amaking. Now, I practiced there for a long time. I chose to practice in the village because somehow or other I felt that I want to maximize my skill as a doctor. In fact, I declined a job in the city and set out to work in the countryside because of this feeling, this calling that as a doctor I really want to practice as a doctor. I just don't want to see cough and colds and so on. And it's fun. I really enjoyed the best life, the best years of my life as a village doctor in Amaking. Very fun.
Recently, I'm not sure if you're familiar, but Miss Joan Fong, daughter of the late Hon Sui Sen, said in reference to you, and I read, he's not an intellectual like George, but he is a medical doctor, a stickler for everything good and true.
I've never claimed to be intellectual, but I think I enjoy mixing with people, and I think I can empathize with people more.
Right.
I don't want to so when they are very at ease when they are with me, because I'm a very practical man. I like to go down to the ground and solve problems, but I can solve problems. Don't need much intellect. Basic common sense. But I must say George is an intellectual. I think George is a good man, but I don't sure he's a ground man.
Moving back in history, you supported the detention of the so-called Marxist conspirators in 1987. Do you still hold the opinion that people like Vincent Cheng and Teo So Lang were Marxist conspirators conspiring against the nation of Singapore?
Yeah, actually that's a very sensitive subject.
Right.
And I think at that point of time, all the facts given to us were from the government source. And to check it out, actually, as a feedback chief, I went to the people. We presented the case to the people, and they all agreed, based on what was given them, the facts and so on, that they felt that the security then was being threatened.
Right.
Rightly or wrongly, we believe that is so because that was just from the facts of the day then. The marshal asked me, told me, he said, "Doc, Teo So Lang is innocent, please help her. Di Souza is also innocent, please help him." So, and he said they're all not Marxists, but I said, that's your view, but as your feedback as a feedback chairman, I will convey to the government on this. Subsequently, they were all released except Vincent Chen. I don't know whether you know. And I was quite surprised actually by the net some of people accusing me of being the leader of this. Actually, I'm only one of the many MPs who spoke on this subject. And at that point of time, I stand by what I say because that was the facts of the day given to us, and I thought this issue was already settled by a court already. That there was no, the ISD didn't actually abuse their role. So when all these appeared on my net, I was told to actually be very careful.
During your time as a member of parliament, what do you think were your main contributions, main contributions to the government of Singapore?
There are so many areas that I think I've made contribution. I think first, as a feedback chief, I think I open up, I allowed Singaporeans to open up to speak more, because when I became a chairman, I told them that I'm prepared to err on the side of the people, and that I'm going to open up to everybody who have a view to express their frankly. And over that tenure of mine as a feedback chief,
I had the sense that people are more open when they come to my feedback. Initially, they were a bit held back, but over the years, I could see that they were more. They speak more. So in that way, I think I made this contribution to the government by trying to open up more consultative. And this was following the 1980-84 general elections, where we took a 12.5% swing. And the other thing which I also like to say that my speech in 1985 also was one of the reasons why the feedback unit was formed. Because in 1985 I made this speech. I don't know whether you read the speech. You must go and read my speech. The 1985 speech, it was in response to the president's address. And there I already said that unless the PAP change, we are going to lose more ground. That there will be no more blank checks. If so, you go and read my article, there's no more blank check. And I quoted my son as an example. We were all in botanical gardens, and we were all walking. Then I walked a bit too fast. We were so eager to see the orchid flowers. My poor son, I left him behind. So he was sitting on a rock when I came back to ask him, come, let's go. They said, Dad, you'll never care for me. You walk so fast. But it's not that we don't care, right? The PAP, it's not that the PAP don't care. But we move so fast. We left our people behind. So at that time I warned my government, please wake up. No more blank checks. Let us bring everyone along with us, especially those who cannot, who are weak and so on.